that the, oh, that's the cemetery. Yeah. Okay. All right, it's time. There he is. All right. I'll call this meeting to order. Barren County Fiscal Court. Please call roll.
Jeff Otts.
Here.
Derek Pettigo. Tim Durham.
Here.
Tim Coomer.
Here.
Marty Kinslow.
Here.
Ronnie Stinson.
Here.
Brad Gross.
Here.
Judge Burke.
Here. I was looking to see if he's getting on. If we'll join him in as soon as he gets on. Welcome everybody to the May 5th meeting today. This is our first meeting of the month. It's a regular scheduled meeting, so is there any adoption of the orders of the day? I do have a question. Are the Scotty's payments on the agenda, or do we have that in here as the orders of the day? Because that's one thing. Okay, no, we'll do that in the next meeting. It's fine. I just want to make sure because I knew that was going to be in orders of the day. Okay, so no adoption of the orders of the day. Welcome. Any announcements today? Are there events this weekend of any capacity that we have in the community? Yes. Okay.
May the 9th, we have the Temple Hill Lions Club is hosted an event, the Derby. It'll be a big event. Appreciate everybody that could come out.
Okay. Awesome. All right. And is there anything else that? Okay. Gotcha. Okay, so no announcements. We need to approve the minutes of the April 21st, 2026 meeting.
Motion.
Motion by Stinson, second by Botts. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Need to approve the payment of claims as presented.
Motion.
Motion by Durham. Second by Kinslow. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Need to approve the transfer of funds. I need a motion and a second, please.
So moved.
Motion by Gross. Second by Coomer. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Need to approve the signing of the EMPG non-supplanting certification. I need a motion and a second.
Motion.
Motion by sorry, I went completely blank there. Sorry. Motion on the floor. Second. Sorry. Stinson. Sorry. Yes. Motion by Stinson. Second by Durham. Sorry, I'm in mid thoughts trying to get this other thing figured out. Okay. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. That is emergency management, Garland. These three are all connected. Need to authorize the signing of the FF fiscal year 2025 EMPG contract. Sorry. I need a motion and a second.
Motion.
Motion by Stinson. Sorry.
Second.
Second by Kinslow. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Need to authorize the signing of the fiscal year 2023 EMPG contract modification to include distribution of excess funds. I need a motion and a second.
So moved.
Motion by Coomer.
Second.
Second by Botts. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Okay. So that's what I was trying to figure out. Is transportation coming? Did you ever hear back from them? Okay.
Judge, I would just like, just for constituents, just
Garland to get up and explain. Yes.
Garland go over.
Good. I need that because I need a second to get this made. Okay.
So the EMPG is Emergency Management Performance Grant. Historically, we use that to fund 50% or up to 50% of the EM director's salary. That starts in October on the federal fiscal year. The 2025 grant cycle from October, we just got the contract 2 weeks ago. With FEMA being shut down, that program has not been funded as of yet. So we hadn't got it in September like we normally do for an October start date. The governor has decided to fund that out of the state funds for the 2025 cycle so that we don't lose our money. So if federal opens up, the state will get reimbursed. So that is $22,715. and that is to go towards the emergency management director's salary. The 2023 grant funds, there was an excess of other counties that didn't expend all their funds. So Barren County usually petitions to get some of those excess funds. So we're getting $7,433 of leftovers from 2023. So that's the modification on the second contract. Good?
Okay, we did get information in the next one for the county road aid. I will say this, the funds have went down a substantial amount from the previous years. Every year it's kind of went down, so we did get the amount back. They still not even confirmed on the flex funds though, but we'll go ahead and approve the agreement with the county road aid cooperative program agreement. It's with the Department of Kentucky Transportation Cabinet. This is basically the motor fuels tax amount that we get from the county. From the state to the county. Like I said, the amount has dropped. The amount we're receiving is about $1.6 million. It's $1,614,377.12. This is to pay for the operations of the road department, everything from salaries, equipment, to repairs of roads as well. So the amount has dropped by a significant amount, close to $200,000 to $300,000. So that's out of our control. So it's just going to be a more lobbying for us to be able to try to get some more funds to us for other types of projects. So we need to approve the resolution and agreement with the KYTC County Road Aid fiscal year 2026-2027. I need a motion and a second.
I'll make the motion.
Motion by Kinslow.
Second.
Second by Gross. Any discussion? Okay, I will say this too. The flex amount we're still waiting on for the budget. Once we get that, the budget will be finalized and we'll have the first reading of the budget in the next meeting. So, but like I said, this is just the actual county road aid. This is not the flex funds. So, all right. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Okay. There's that. Next, need to approve the advertisement for Agriculture Exposition, the Barren County Agriculture Exposition Center Construction Manager RFQ. I need a motion and a second, and I'll discuss. Sorry. Motion by Coomer. Second by Gross. The discussion here is we're putting out an RFQ for a construction manager services for the Barren County Ag Expo Center. This is similar to what is done on all the other larger projects like this will be. The reason why you need a construction manager, it also will help you be able to help with some cost savings and be able to maybe look at things in the design that will be able to help in the construction, like I said, to keep the cost down. The RFQ is actually put out, and it's going to be out till I think it's due on June the 2nd. Is that correct? June the 2nd. Bids will be due here to the County Judge Executive Office, and then we'll review that. Between now and then also we'll be able to create the board. There will need to be a board for the Ag Expo Center where the county will have 3 representatives, City of Cave City will have 3 representatives, and Hart County will have 1 representative. So there's a lot to do with this project within the next month, but a CM will also help us be able to bid this project out and have more local contractors be able to bid on this, to do it as a CM rather than just an entire project. So that is for the $20 million Ag Expo Center grant that we received from Senator McConnell's office that we're very thankful for. So I have a motion and a second on the floor. Any questions? Okay. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. This will go into the newspaper today, and well, actually, it'll go to the newspaper today. It'll be in the newspaper printed for Thursday. So people we'll need to promote it too as well online, and we'll get it out to as many opportunities to get those in. So next, need to approve the renewal quote for Barren County Community Emergency Response Team. I need a motion and a second. Motion by Durham. Second by Coomer. It's like a half second. I got you. second by Coomer. Any discussion on this? Okay. Okay, gotcha. All right, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Need to approve the court facilities local government reimbursement form. Need a motion and a second.
So moved.
Motion by Coomer,
Second.
second by Stinson, or was that Gross?
Doesn't matter.
Okay, we'll do Stinson on that one since I messed his name up earlier. Stinson, the second. This is for the courthouse. This is the AOC, the Administrative Office of the Courts, basically reimburse us for the expenditures with the courthouse. That's the agreement that we are signing in the reimbursement form. So, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Okay, next, the need to approve the modification for the Barren River Lake Law Enforcement Services. I need a motion and a second, and then Sheriff can
Motion.
explain. Okay. Motion by Botts,
Second.
second by Coomer. Any discussion? Yes, they had some questions.
I may just fill in on what that is. Many of you probably know. The Army Corps contracts with us basically from Memorial Day to Labor Day, us being the Sheriff's Office, to patrol some of the ramps and the campgrounds. Over the years, it changes and flexes a little bit. Some of the ramps, like the Peninsula area, went private, so it's no longer in our patrol area. So for those 3 months, let's say, they pay the sheriff's office and the judge's office fills out all the forms and everything. And we have a guy that, well, actually we have 3 because they rotate out weeks. And they patrol the campgrounds and the boat ramps and stuff like that. So rather than the Army Corps having a officer, which are few and far between for them, we do it, and they do it with a lot of law enforcement agencies across the state. So that's kind of what it is. We patrol those campgrounds and boat ramps and stuff like that. So, any questions?
Sheriff, I had a quick,
Yeah.
I thought looked like there was an increase in what they're gonna pay you guys. Is that correct, or did I just misread?
No, it is. It goes up a little bit every year because of fuel, manpower, the obvious things. Because some agencies can't afford to do it because of manpower and or fuel or breakdown equipment. It's a variety of things. So they pitch in a little bit every year to try to entice the agencies to stay in it.
We don't
Because
Had to provide any more service than we already did then.
no, it's the same. Matter of fact, some of them are reduced. Since my time, I've been here, it's 13 years in August. For instance, the Peninsula used to be one of our areas. Well, it's been bought out, so it's gone. Beaver Creek Boat Ramp used to have a primitive camping area. They've closed that now. So we just patrol the boat ramp, circle through. We've got a little form we check off, is there lights out? Is there graffiti on the bathrooms? We check things like that, and then we turn all that in to the Army Corps office down at the dam. So there's a few things that have flexed, some added, some dropped off, but yeah, you're right, there is a little increase. I call it cost of living, but that's not probably appropriate, but.
Right.
But I think it's great too, because it allows one of our officers to be a, consistent full-time
Oh, yeah,
employee.
absolutely,
Yeah.
yeah. It helps us. We use some of the SROs during the summer, and it helps, because full-time and rotating around, and they won't work. They ask for work. So this year, we're doing 3 people instead of 2, and it helps the guys that are patrolling, because, if you're gonna work every other week, that's one thing, but now you got every 3rd week, so you can make plans for stuff, or you can do things of that nature. Can I interject a question, Judge?
Yep.
Not related to this. I noticed on the agenda, the next meeting was on the agenda the 19th. We moved that, didn't we?
Yes, to the 21st.
21st, okay.
Yes, next meeting is the 21st.
Ain't we just Tuesday to
Thursday.
Thursday?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just wanted to confirm that, because when I saw it, I thought we talked about that.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I gotta fix that.
Okay, back to the original. Any questions on the lake rounds or the patrol, or, okay, all good.
All good.
They do a great job.
Thank you.
Okay, yeah, you bring that. Helena would like to talk about the election, and we do have some adoption of the orders of the day. 'Cause I'll get into that after Helena. She's gonna talk about the election.
I should should have spoke
You're okay.
up during the announcements. Just real quick, y'all. Tomorrow, down in the clerk's office starts the early excused voting. So if you know individuals that are going to be out of town the 14th, 15th, and 16th, or on the 19th, and would like to come on in and vote early, or maybe they, require assistance, bring them in the 6th, 7th, and 8th. So that's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday here in the clerk's office. And then next week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. No Saturday hours during the excuse, and that's per the law. That's not something we just made up. Then next week, on the 14th, so Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 14th, 15th, and 16th, out at the UK Extension Office, where we've been the last several years, that's the early no excuse voting. So anyone in Barren County that's a registered voter that would like to vote early, you don't have to have a reason, just come in and vote one of those 3 days, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 14th, 15th, and 16th, 8 to 4:30, all 3 days. That's on Saturday also. So all 3 days, 8 to 4:30. Make sure and come vote. And then y'all, I don't know if you know, 2 weeks from today is the big day. That's May 19th. And then, so if you don't vote early, then you're going to vote on May 19th. The polls open at 6 a.m. They close at 6 p.m. As long as the individual is in line by 6 p.m., they will get to vote. And again, you can go to any one of the 9 locations across the county, okay? So those 9 locations are Barren County High School Gym, Glasgow Middle School, just right there as you go through the front doors, Cave Area Conference Center, again, I still call it the Convention Center, Haywood Volunteer Fire Department, Austin Tracy Volunteer Fire Department, Heisville Elementary School in the gym. So just use that side entrance, go in the gym. Tim, do you know where that's at?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, good. Just make sure. Just seeing if you're listening to me. Park City Lions Club, Temple Hill Elementary School in the cafeteria. You know where that's at, Tim? Other Tim? Okay. So in the cafeteria, lots of folks get confused. Just go around back, go right in those doors, straight into the cafeteria, and then Beckton Community Center. Marty
And I
knows
know
where
where
that's
that
at. Okay. So Beckton Community Center. I wish everybody the best the next few days. I know lots of voters are super excited to come out and vote for you all the candidates. Just wish you all the best. Yes, honey.
I wanted to ask you about absentee.
Yes. Oh,
Is today the deadline?
today.
or
Good
was it
gracious. Thank
yesterday?
you, Marty. Yes,
Okay.
no. Today is the deadline. So the portal will close today at 11:59 p.m. So if you know someone that is not able to come in and vote early during the excuse or the no excuse, and they're not going to be able to vote on Election Day, the 19th, then they have until tonight to get that request made for an absentee ballot by mail. Okay? Absentee ballot by mail. Today is the deadline. Now, if something happens, an emergency situation comes up and someone has, they're hospitalized or some dire situation, they can't get in, talk to me or talk to Ashton. There are special circumstances for an emergency ballot on, after the portal has closed.
Okay.
Those are strict guidelines, but we have issued a few of those in the past. Yes.
What about change address?
It's too late. That deadline, that passed, that was the 20th, if I'm not mistaken. Okay? And then don't forget, the drop box is open out in the lobby here. So if folks want an absentee ballot by mail, they can, have someone hand carry that back up here in person to the Barren County Government Center. That drop box is out front in the lobby. Okay? And that's available up until May 19th.
Okay.
All right. Thank you all. Any questions? All good?
No,
Okay. Thanks.
Actually, Helena slid in after the sheriff, but we need to go back and vote for the, we did the motion and second, approve the modification for the Barren River Lake law enforcement officers. We need to vote for that. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Okay, on the invoices, basically the dates were 4/28, so we have till the next meeting. They're supposed to be paid in the next meeting. Sorry about that. We will not do the adoption of the orders today. That'll be an actual agenda item in the next meeting. So that's how that needs to go. So, next, is there anything else that we've not done today that we need to do? All good? Everybody good?
Yep.
Okay, closing remarks. Next fiscal court meeting is May the 21st, 2026. It'll be a special called meeting. So everything that wants to be done in that meeting has to be on the agenda, okay? So just if there's anything, that just make sure it's on the agenda because it will be a special called meeting, so we cannot do an adoption of the words of the day at that meeting. So, got it. Anything else? Okay, I need a motion to adjourn.
I'll make the motion.
Motion by Kinslow,
Second.
second by Coomer. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed. Meeting adjourned. Thank you all.